I like it.
Yep, it's a catch against the Farsa and Irithyll. These two heroes solely depend on their positioning on the map. Even though the Grok would be kind of a big nuisance for RSG, one way to think about this Jawhead pick is that you accelerate the farm of the Karina heavily.
Here we go. Match point for the defending champions, RSG Philippines versus Onic PH.
Sensui onto the killing spree emblem.
Wait,
how is this?
No. Oh my goodness. I might sound, salty, but I never liked the idea of a Deroth playing the killing spree.
It kind of changes things on how the passive will work. But now for Nas, we have a Kai here from the side of RSG. It's Kung Fu Panda time, but now it's still going to be the Pokesy for the mid lane, like being peeled off. Okay.
Interesting, since we managed to get the Little Wonder with the Retribution. Demon Kai wasn't there. So.
No, okay. Onic Philippines, okay, there's a different flavor and maybe a different approach on how they want to go up against RSG. But it's kind of like we could say like it could be a double-edged sword as of this moment, but it's still hard to decipher.
Yeah, no, I guess that explains our relative silence in the first minute and a half of the game because we're still trying to digest what's going on. Nats here, about to be visited by Sensui and Prince.
Oh, there you go. Sensui and Super Prince taken down, and Nats up top.
That's somebody's son broken in half.
There's a follow-up. Sensui goes in for the second kill. Now it's going to be followed from RSG. And now it's 4 from Onic. Philippines Lights responding with a kill. That's going to be Sensui. And now Rapidus goes in for the follow-up as well. And look at the feathered airs. They drop it down onto Aqua. Will they make it? Will they make another kill? Yes, they will. And Onic Philippines is on the edge of those visits early game.
Well, I'm not even impressed by that fight. That sequence was a little dirty. But yes, Onic Philippines won out, but where did the 2K come from? Midnight, look, they're 2K ahead at 2 minutes.
Right away.
I mean, just spent 3 kills, and they've gotten so much gold from the energy shields, but Rapido does die on the Grok, and Demon Kai doesn't have enough time to contest the turtle away from Sensui. Level 5, retro advantage.
RSG takes the objective. Are they going for the follow-up chase? There's Ryota with the falling Star Moon onto Light. Follow up by Super Frizz. RSG peeling RSG, but no! Unstoppable force committed by Light right away. But Ron goes in for the charge. A team fight right away from Onic Philippines. Super Frizz dropping down low. Aqua grabs one. And still, RSG's not yet done, but Sensui secures another kill. And that's 1-1.
Insane mechanics coming up from these two teams. Aqua with the Cult Ultra, he was able to take Super Prince down with him, and Demon Kai with the ultimate away to get away from the from Onic, but Sensui gets another kill onto the top lane. Oh! What?
They got nowhere time to run.
How does that happen? It's an Irithyll versus a Karina.
I mean, the Shadow Dance just expired, and the Irithyll chased him down. So yeah, Nets is on something here. His first kill of the game, again, just revitalizes this lead. Now they're approaching 3K in 3 minutes. This is how Onic wants to play.
Yeah. Okay, own flavor, own dish.
Own timing?
Own timing. Are they trying to unleash out the magic right away? This is what you've said earlier in the best of ones. You unleash something out of pressure.
Yep. You sprinkle those, those moments where you just show your full potential.
Yeah.
And this is full capacity. This is the full capacity of Onic PH.
Look at that, Rapidude spots Light. This is the ejector right in. Saving Eman. Will it be enough? Super Prince, will he drop down the ultimate?
Such a 200 IQ play, by the way.
Whoa. This is just getting amazing. Eman being trapped in the front of the airstrike. Oh, not in for safety. Super Prince secures the kill.
They're not letting Eman breathe. Nay, they're not letting RSG-PH breathe. Look at Aqua, he's in trouble.
Oh, Sensui managed to take on the ejector. Sensui being dropped right in the tower. Demon Kite secures the kill.
Huge shutdown there.
Oh, right away.
Sensui's been, taking a lot of these kills for Onic PH, and it does leave rooms for Nets to be able to farm, and it limits the options for RSG. They need to start protecting Eman because Nets has been taking a lot of the, the gold and resources away from RSG on this bottom lane.
Look at this, another chance here for RSG. Light is still not moving onto the death bush. Rapidoot, will he be the one
they
on
know?
the target here? That's a 2-man knockup. Follow up by Super Prince. That's a feathered airstrike, but Eman has been used. The ultimate onto Onic Philippines. Okay, that's a safe passage going to go back for RSG, but on the top lane, Ryota and Nats still holding their lane.
Road to recovery. It's weird to say that at 5 minutes, RSG Philippines have a huge checklist to do, but those little kills, they should take it and eventually just let Eman breathe. Like this is a good start.
Yeah.
But let me just say, even though Onic-PH has amassed a lot in a huge lead against RSG in these early minutes, the thing is, the game is in favor of RSG. If you're able to take fights like that, with the Cult Altar and the Blazing Duet, Onic-PH has to do something about it. And again, you have to go back to the awkward engagements between Forza and the Promise.
Speaking of engagement, Sensui just taken down one. That's going to be Light. What's the follow-up? Here was the game. That's a pull. Coming in from Aqua. Follow from Ryota with the Falling Starman. What's the catch here? Eman just totally escaped the wrath out of Super Friends. But it's a follow-up here onto Nats. It's going to be targeting down Nats. He just falls down low and Nats takes the kill. And that's a follow-up again for RSG. Rapidoot falls down in the hands of Aqua. Right in the river, making him like water. And Ryota falls up for the kill.
That's a trade I'll take any day.
Nats
was on something else. I'm actually missing this whole Tamsin Jawhead way of playing. A lot of lineups actually had Tamsin Jawhead about a year ago.
Yep. Full aggression for these types of composition in RSG. They're showing up. We know Super Friends have been able to, relentlessly play aggressive as well against RSG.
Super Friends. He's not gonna let Super Friends away. Now RSG is gonna set up a border here out of Onic Philippines to take this turtle. There's 3 members here.
This is a good fight to take. Here's
Who's gonna take
here.
this? Who's gonna take the third turtle here? Will it be Onic Philippines as a 2-man knockup? Who's gonna take it? It's gonna be Humankind as well. And now Rapidoot will escape the path and the wrath of RSG, respecting the damage, but will Ryota fight back? No, it won't be Onic Philippines.
Oh, wow.
That's a push.
RSG's making some leeway. Major objectives, turret pushes, and farm on Eman. It's happening, slowly but surely. They've shrank the gold lead down to 800.
Yeah, talk about recovery. The farm on the Claude is #1, but not on the Thams. Being 0-2 at first, now being the big nuisance that Onic has to deal with. Because the thing is, even if you try and say, you have the ability to take out the Claude, you still have to deal with Not's pressure on the map. He has been split pushing like crazy, and when the time comes in Sui,
Light serving one for Nat. There's a follow-up chase from Evan. Blazing Duet will not connect to the damage for Super Friends. There's a follow from Ryota holding down for defense, giving a leeway for Onic Philippines to go back for safety.
Nuts.
Look at the angle on Nats.
Oh, look at that. He's trapping one from the back lines. No initiation. Super Friends here is dropping low.
The way RSG Philippines is responding to this aggression is now biting back on Onic Philippines. Yeah, the first 5 minutes it was all Onic, but now it's RSG who's saying, okay, Super Friends, we dare you. Pop that ult.
Yeah, this is the late game problem for Onic. Sensui, he has
no initiation. Super Friends here is dropping low.
The way RSG Philippines is responding to this aggression is now biting back on Onic Philippines. Yeah, the first 5 minutes it was all Onic, but now it's RSG who's saying, okay, Super Friends, we dare you. Pop that ult.
Yeah, this is the late game problem for Onic. Sensui, he has a killing spree. He's building damage items, I assume. But your main concern is who sustains against RSG, because the threat of Demon Kite is becoming real right now. With the Blazing Duet, they have enough poke damage to the point where RSG can just walk in and sweep the entirety of Onic-PH.
I can imagine how Demon Kite is smiling right now.
Yeah, no, he's smiling because he knows Light's got his back.
Yeah.
Light is walking around like an enforcer, like a muscle, saying, I dare you. I dare you. I will throw you right into RSG territory.
Nots died twice on the early stage, and now he's one full level ahead of Ryota.
Not giving a damn on what he missed. He's just there.
Yeah, no, the thing is, at this point, yeah, Ryota's deathless. He has 5 assists, but he's constantly trying to look for angles to help Onic. And Nats is doing that as well for RSG, but also getting some farm in lane.
Again, doing another one's job. Each other's job, basically. RSG, they have so much tools available to the Rapido.
Rapido with a follow-up ultimate. That's a Feather Esper Super Friends. Will Onic Philippines secure this team fight? But Eman here used the Blazing Duet. That's Light surfing one. It's going to be Nets going in for the safe passage back, but Ryota onto the back line. Demon Kite secures the kill. That's Rapido falling down on Onic Philippines, and Aqua manages to secure one. Counter kill, but Demon Kite right in the turret. Super Friend secures the kill. There's fights everywhere, but Nat's not gonna let Nets away. But now RSG here is still holding. It's still holding.
This is World Star at best performance coming out from the stands by Nuts. Onic-PH had a phenomenal initiation with Rapidot going in with the flicker, using the wild charge onto 3 heroes, by the way. In RSG, they weren't prepared. Emon was caught off guard as well, and Ryota had a fantastic flank on the backside to make sure that the Claude is not able to fight against Onic-PH. But when the time came, Sams, he was the main star of the show. Mind you, he's now the richest person on the side of RSG.
With Nats?
That's what you buy when you can just farm, cut lanes, get kills, and then do it again.
Is this real?
2 Twilight? Oh no, 2 Blade Armors?
Is this real?
Something tells me we may be seeing double. But regardless, even with just 1 Blade Armor, you are still a threat to a majority of Onic. But look!
A knock-up here coming in from Onic Philippines. Light still managed in for the safe passage back. RSG is going to set up here for the Lord Dance. Off to the first under this game, but Sensui here is trying to take a good place here, but Demon Kite is just shredding the life out of this Lord. The team fight is now happening, but RSG is just invading with full power. Demon Kite secures the Lord. It's going to be chase time now, but 2-man knockup, but Demon Kite secures the kill, and he's not going to stop. He was about to take one, but now Nets takes down Light.
Never gonna stop. It's so hard to play Onic at this point in the game because yes, you can rely on Ryota, you can rely on Rapido to get those key CCs, but at that time, it's like you're walking backwards because RSG Philippines already got in on you. I saw that Blazing Duet.
Exactly. And
the
main problem is that if they try to run away from the problem, another problem arises. Like again, the main problem of Onic-PH is that nobody sustains the front line. If they keep on running away, RSG will just chase and they can get pickups like this.
Oh, Demon Kite being trapped in the Feather Airstrike. Super Prince is dropping down the ultimate for the safe passage of Onic Philippines back to the base. But the Lord is being melted down. The Yellow Hedgehogs, they're still going to buy time for the defense here.
Francis, they only really wanted the turret, both bottom and top. That's all they wanted. And yes, this is what you buy with a lead on Nats, and of course, this is what you buy with a tank Karina. You see how Demon Kai just drew a line between all of Onic-PH and their siege?
I love you, Daniel Kubangay.
Right?
This is how you play Karina.
You're so awesome, Neil de Guzman.
You play tank Karina, you provide the vision, you play like a tank, but also you're a threat of a damage leader because once the HP bars go low on the side of Onic, he can assassinate heroes from from just afar.
Talking about rinse, repeat, just keep on peeling. What's left for a potato? Nothing.
I love it. It's for the past 6 months, ever since the heyday of Karina. Nats is fine here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's how she's been playing, right? Like we were acknowledging and experimenting the new Karina about a year and a half ago, maybe around August, September of 2021. Now it's for real. This is how you use Karina.
Yep.
And Demon Kai looking at these items. See?
It's not double, David.
Yeah.
Armor.
Yep.
Oh.
I check.
So we're seeing double.
Okay.
So this last item on the Karina might actually be an Athena's shield. So with that being said, yeah, the Demon Guy can just do whatever he wants. He can just go wherever.
Wait.
I love the casual COD though.
Onto a Karina.
Not sure if that's really COD.
That's
though.
real. That's real.
It's real?
Really?
Okay. You know what? It gives you HP. Why not?
Yeah. It stacks up,
It amplifies things.
More HP, more mana.
More damage.
Yeah. Talking about enhanced per level.
Noted. I will start playing my Karina with.
No. We're not Demon Kai.
Okay, I'm not Jedrick. Sorry.
And it's just looking at how he managed to pull this in his own style for RSG. Just making good plays for the Raiders. Just with the lead. It's now with RSG. Is there a call from Onic Philippines as a concealed place? Demon Kite the target here.
Oh,
being blocked by the wall.
It's not a promise.
Oh, look at the response from RSG Philippines. Light, unstoppable force connecting to Ryota. Rapido as well is being onto the defense of Onic Philippines.
You see how perilous it is for Onic to even fully commit? They were all there. It was a good position for the feathered airstrike, but they were second-guessing themselves.
Yeah, again, you have to start running away from the problem, but the problem is RSG, even if you go away, they can chase with the Jawhead. They can start looking for pickoffs. That's why when Onic saw 3 heroes, they were trying to scramble for their lives.
Never mind.
And RSG, the main advantage that they have right now is that they melt these heroes on the side of Onic by just standing their ground, you know, with the blade armors on their side. The difference is Emma doesn't really care.
Yeah.
If he uses the blading to it doesn't affect him.
There goes the mayhem right into Onic Philippines. The jump from Nats. He's dropping down low, but he still saves Sensui, takes down Light. But Rabbitoot here is going to be flickering out for the safety of Onic Philippines, but still, barricading Demon Kite right into the battle.
Still going!
No! They're still safe.
Wow.
Still safe.
Shades of Ube time. Onic Philippines survives almost near death. Could have been a wipeout, but at least they walk away with a pick-off on Light.
There you go. Is this a chance? Is this a window for Onic Philippines, Midnight?
I mean, it's hard to say, considering that there's a Lord that they have to take down, and Airman could just cause havoc with the Blazing Duet. And also, do not forget that there's a Flicker initiation coming out from the Jawhead.
Right now.
He didn't use it.
Yep, didn't use it. He was sure that he was dead, and he did not commit the Flicker because he knows that the Lord is gonna spawn, and he can use it to his advantage. Light.
Up. Ooh. Gotta check out your batteries here. Light here is trying to get a good catch here for Onic Philippines.
Yeah, good call by Onic. 4 heroes quickly, run away, and Rapido was the only hero standing on the front line.
Because it's really coming down to just Light. If he does it, if he pulls the trigger, could be all in.
Oh, this is different. How will Onic Philippines going for the defense? Oh, look at that. Light serves 1 for RSG. Who's going to be the target here? Demon Kite slays down Rapido. Right now, it's going to be RSG taking 1. Ryota responding in with the falling star. But Nets, he's not going in. Back to the base. Oh, right now, it's still a team fight. Oh, Onic Philippines in complete delirium out of that match.
Best case scenario, Onic Philippines defends. Worst case scenario, they're out of the playoffs. 2 defenders.
It's RSG waving the flags right into the base. Are they finishing this game? Eman is on lock onto the base. Can they still make it?
Oh, wait.
They're still in defense. They're still on the defense. Onic Philippines is fighting back.
The miracle.
They're fighting back.
Blue Leaf. Onic is still alive.
Super Prince with the feathered airstrike defense burst.
It's the reverse Onic magic. 1 hit away from being knocked out of MPL playoffs. They live to fight for another defense, but in the face of this Stamps of Nuts has been really phenomenal with the performance of his lifetime. Changes up the item build, might be looking for some sort of base push against Onic, but that might bite them in the end because Onic right now, they're hungry. They're hungry for towers. They want objectives. They want to close out the game. 20 seconds for the Lord. This is a crucial objective take.
They have an amazing Highland defense, and they were in the highest of all high points in the map, their own base. And it was enough for just Ryota and Super Prince to be able to defend. Yeah. Now it comes down to this. 1 more huge objective. If this goes RSG's way, it's going to be hard to come back.
We were just talking about the Flicker initiation by the Jawhead. It was what started the advantage for RSG. Right now that the Lord has spawned Onic-PH, they still have to be concerned about Light with the Flicker initiation, having to pull yourself together. CDs are much faster on the battle spell, so it's something that they need to look forward to. Initiating on the Jawhead might be an option here for Onic, because you don't want RSG to start first before you do.
Oh, this is very crucial now for Onic Philippines and RSG. They're ringing the bell on the Lord here.
Look at the chef, look at the chef.
He's cooking. Is he cooking something here?
The patience.
Oh, look at the pace and the patience of Onic Philippines. That Super Fist initiating the fight. Sensui, will he the one to be dropped down? Nets secures the kill onto Eman. Is this Onic time right now? Alight secures 1 for the Sensui kill as well. But now Ryota with the mega kill right onto Demon Kite's face. Oh, onto this team fight. It's still RSG going to fight and bounce back. Super Prince. Immortality being used, but they are still alive and fighting, taking down Nats right here.
Whoa! It's still going. The two mid laners, the duo of Light and Aqua, survive. And it's Rapido and Ryota. The Lord is just going to stand here. It's nothing.
This is a problem. The cores of RSG spawned first. They died first. They spawned first. Sensui, though, however, is a different story. He died. He has faster respawn time versus RSG, but Eman is spawning in 3 seconds. This hero can take the Lord for RSG-PH.
Yeah, I know. Demon Kite coming back in 3 seconds. It's a race. They're both going to have to dash their way there. I'm talking about Sensui and Demon Kite. Oh, Lord. This is high-stakes MLBB, folks.
This is why I love Mobile Legends.
I want to say, Nats could have run away, but he was like, no, I'm living no course alive on the side of Onic PH. You die, Nets. If I die, as long as the gold laner's dead, we don't have any problem. You cannot take Lord.
Oh, we are seeing back and forth movements here from these two teams. A really crucial match for Onic Philippines and RSG. Who's gonna blink? Who's gonna strike first?
Oh,
Nets has his immortality though.
look at the angle. Look at the angle Onic is coming from.
Whoa, Sensui. Will he be trapped? Oh, look at this.
Hold on, turn.
What's gonna happen here is gonna be,
Sensui.
will it be Sensui here? He's still safe for Onic Philippines.
What?
RSG is gonna be back here in with
Blazing Duet.
Damage and Mayhem. Blazing Duet. Demon Guy sick. You're the Lord.
Oh,
Feather Airstrike
Super
though.
Prince or Feather Airstrike. What's gonna happen here for RSG? Are they melting down?
ult for ults, ult for ults. Ryota still wants more. Sensui takes down Aqua. And they're still going. Immortality popped on DK.
Oh, Demon
here.
Guide is on to the retreat. RSG is going back to the base. Onic Philippines.
Oh my goodness.
The magic is alive.
No true casualties and a Lord taken by RSG.
Mayhem all over the map, ladies and gentlemen. Super Prince is trying to meet this Lord with a feathered airstrike.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, call Nats. Because
I don't know. How does one live through that? Explain to me, Sensui.
Oh.
How do you do that?
what's
Chef Rapido making like Gandalf, thou shalt not pass. Puts up the Guardian's barrier. They're still in this. A successful
It's
defense.
a reset.
Oh
My goodness.
We're back to square one.
it's a, look even in the goal. Look at this. Nobody's dropping. They're hanging on a thread, both of them.
Even though Rapidot messed up the flicker wild charge initiation, he was able to set up a team fight for Onic PH, where in RSG, they were trying to focus on one single target, but it left the backline without any form of answer from RSG. Onic PH had a fantastic team fight after that. Sensui gets to live, by the way.
Yeah.
He was able to run away, regenerated his HP back on the purple buff, and I want to commend Super Prince with the feathered airstrike on the backline. Aqua had no access against the Farsa.
That's the equivalent of putting salt in your caramel. It didn't work out, but boy, oh
Is
boy, did
this
it
the
taste
Salt
good.
Riota's being trapped in 5 right away from RSG? Frozen in time. What's going to happen? It's Super Prince with a response back with the burst. Is this enough though? Is RSG going to fight back and run? But no, they're going straight to the heart of Onic Philippines. It's 3 for the defense.
And with that, there were only 3. Sensui, Super Prince, and Rapidon. RSG looking to end this
Locking
in a
in!
sweep. Onic Philippines is taken out of the playoffs. The defending champions reign supreme.